Very good morning to all of you. I'm going live again today and I'm here creating awareness for all those people who are suffering from IBS and they can heal it naturally. So now I will in I was interacting with many of the people who are suffering from IBS on groups and I thought and I got this information that there are two three kind of people with different kind of perspectives. One kind of people are those who are suffering from IBS and have this confidence that something taken externally is causing it. That means whatever their food habits are or whatever is not helping them in their gut or getting absorbed properly is creating problem. They think that medical science have an answer, and by taking medicines and by avoiding some kind of food, they will be able to overcome IBS. Now, there are another kind of people who are like total sufferers. So these people are suffering from IBS and they are badly suffering from IBS and they have no idea and they have taken everything in their life, whatever it takes to, whatever food allergies they have already discovered. They have met many people, they have taken consultations, they have tried everything, but are not able to achieve the required amount of health, what it what it is needed to sustain life. They always think of uh, bolting feeling or having uneasiness. So these people are sufferers, but they are knowing that external things are not going to help them. So this is another set of people I interacted. Then there are third set of people who are little hopeful and they're aware and they want to bring some changes in life, in lifestyle, and they want to overcome that IBS by doing this, but they are not very sure, or they did not have that experience of seeing people who have like literally recovered from IBS. So so there are three, four kind of people. One kind of people are who are suffering and they just think that external thing is causing IBS. One kind of one kind of people are those who are suffering from IBS and they have no idea about what is causing it, and they neither trust the medical help or the external things. Now, number third kind of people are those who are suffering from IBS. They know that external things are not helping them, and now they are looking for solution. What else I could try in life so that I can bring peace to myself. So when you there, I consider this as a stage because in we live in 21st century. In 21st century, science has made so progress that it's definitely like a reliable thing that we can trust science for treating us medically. But to tell you, science can it's 100% true that science can treat it, but it also depends upon person's effort, how he is actually making use of science and just only science. No, he has to have his own belief system and he has to believe that This thing taken with some care, and I have my personal responsibility to come out of that stage. Then only he will be able to recover. Medicines just give you little bit of like comfort, but overall it's your mind, it's your body, it's your soul which will be overcoming all those challenges and will be doing the real healing for you. So my name is Anshul Das, and I have been suffering from IBS in year 2008 when it started. Before that, I was super active, healthy, enjoying life, and doing whatever I wanted to. I just got job at that time, and literally I was feeling top of the world. So I got my financial freedom. So I was enjoying every moment of my life. I was going office, I was interacting with people, I was interact working with really beautiful girls. So it made me little bit of careless, and I started abusing my body, like taking too much of alcohol and consumption of non-veg and cigarettes and all those kind of things. And just I was becoming used to it because I was having fun. I had a girlfriend whom I used to talk to whenever I was feeling low. So otherwise I will be working or watching movies. I thought life is this just like this. Uh, Taking care of your responsibilities, paying your bills, talking to your girlfriend, and enjoying life. That's what I always used to thought. But to give a background from childhood, I always believed that angels are guiding me. And at that time, I was really innocent and always eager to help, very active person. But as I got my job, I literally became lethargic, lazy, materialistic, and kind of sinner. I was sinning. I was having illicit relationships. At that time, I was experimenting with my body. I was trying to understand what is life, what is sex, what is independence. So I lit- I was thinking that this is what is called fun. This is what life takes, and it is giving me. But I started to do work job in 2006 October, and by 2008 I was having this IBS in first time in my life. And when IBS came to me, then I was thinking, oh, this might be a food infection or something. I might have got because I was eating too outside. So I went to doctor, and he prescribed me some medicines, and I took that. And like I was thinking that in 2 weeks I will be fine and I will be enjoying again. S- But these 2 weeks were like very difficult for me. I was having strange uh, symptoms in my body. Sometimes diarrhea will be coming. Sometimes there will be constipation. I thought this might have happened because of the food infection. So I was taking it lightly. So 2 weeks were over. My whole medicines were complete. I thought that, boom, next Monday is coming. I will be enjoying again. But when I woke up on Monday morning to join, to go to office, again I was feeling lot of pain inside me. I was thinking, what is this medical science? What it is doing? I have taken literally per day 3 to 6 tablets, and it might have taken me like it might have recovered my body completely. Now Monday morning I'm feeling diarrhea. What is this? I was not able to understand, and my day went very bad. I was like I was not able to join office because I had diarrhea on that day, and it went there like I was 2 days. I was spending my whole day in toilet. I was not able to understand this, not able to really relate it. Like science, medicines, my body. What is this? So I thought that maybe my infection of the body is not over. Maybe I need to take some more medicines. So I somehow managed 2 weeks, but symptoms were not improving. Again, I had need to go to doctor. I went to doctor and he again prescribed me same medicines, but with different salts, and like salts were same, but the names were different. I am sorry, salts were same and the names were different. So I took that, and I this time I took it for 3 weeks, thinking that because last time I take it for 2 weeks, I should take it for 3 weeks now, so that everything in my body that is bad should be killed. So I took the medicines, and after 3 weeks, 1 week was okay. I thought that yo, I'm back now, but from the fourth week again, my situation started deteriorating. I was getting diarrhea. Uh, I was like, if it has been a IBS C, that is not a problem because people might think that because of something they have eaten is causing constipation, but it was IBS D, diarrhea, and a bad diarrhea. And I had to literally stop eating because I need to go to office and sit in between of people. So how many times I need to go toilet? I was thinking this. So I stopped eating completely. I was on fast for 2 3 days, but I was not having energy. What to do? Why I am suffering? So I was having no clue, and I thought that maybe I did something wrong or have taken something which is keeping inside me in my body and not able to come out. That's why my system is flushing again and again, and this will be fine. But this did not happen. I third time went to the doctor. He prescribed me a test which is called as colonoscopy. He prescribed me a doctor change also. He's prescribed me to go to a medical hospital and go check there. And I was checked by another doctor who was a gastroenteritis, and he checked me and he asked me where I'm exactly feeling the pain. I told him that in my lower abdomen, left side, I'm feeling the pain. So he said, okay, you need to go for an colonoscopy. So came back again to my doctor and he did the colonoscopy. I had to like clear my colon by drinking some fluids, and then in the evening the colonoscopy was done. I was not afraid. I take it very lightly, and I thought that everything will be fine. Basically, colonoscopy is to check whether you do not have any cancer cells in your body, so that uh, they are not causing a problem. So he did the colonoscopy, and that the report came normal. I was normal. He said that, see, boy, you have got IBS. It's good that you're not losing weight because of your stools, but you're not eating properly. You need to take diet restrictions. You need to avoid alcohol. You need to avoid non-veg, and it's because these things have complex ingredients or complex cells, and they do not break easily in your colon, and that's why it's causing this. Take some medicines and go ahead, you will be all fine. He first time prescribed me the all the medicines for IBS, considering me that I have a IBS-C, and he prescribed me that medicine. So okay, I purchased the medicines and they were really costly. I thought that okay, let's take it these medicines and someday I'll be fine. So I started consuming that every day, and fear started to build in my body. My confidence went down. My health went down. Earlier, I used to like look like I will post someday my photos when I was having IBS. I was reduced to some 90 lbs of 45 kgs at that time because I was not able to eat properly. I was not able to enjoy what I'm eating. I was always in fear, anxiety, fear, pain, anxiety, fear, and toilet. These were just my four thoughts all the day. Fear, anxiety, toilets, and just shit, nothing else. I was just thinking about this. Man, this was a serious bang on my body, and I was not able to accept it. Wow, what to do, man? What to do? What to do? I started praying to God. Oh God, please tell me what happened to me. Why I'm not able to do things? Why I'm not getting normal? Everybody's enjoying, and I'm not getting normal. What is this, God? Please help me. Please help me. Luckily, at that time in my company, there was like um, I was not having work assignments. And at that time in 2008, bench were allowed. Means if you do not have work, you were allowed to sit on bench. So these 6 months, I was sitting on bench, and that gave me ample amount of time. I started exploring things. I started searching on IBS. I started searching on things which make you IBS. First, I was getting all those external things, like because of food allergies, it happens because of that. It happens because of some external thing you have taken it. So I was taking care of my diet. I stopped consuming the milk products. That was okay. That was I identified that milk products do cause problem. So so I keep increasing my list of things I cannot, like I used to write it every day that these things I cannot eat, these things I cannot eat, these things I need to take care whenever I'm joining office, going some meeting, I need to take care of this. So my list kept increasing, my weight become less, I was feeling fearful, I was having anxiety, this keep multiplying. But on parallel side, I was exploring ways of coming out of IBS. And somehow, because I told you already that from when I was very young, I was very innocent and good boy. Maybe my angel was looking at me. We all have angels always guiding us, who are looking us, who want us to improve every day. But it's free will that you need to have that intention to improve. Then only improvement will start. Your angel will be guiding you. So after after this IBS, I was literally feeling the shock, and I was feeling uh, prayer prayer after, because when I was in my teenager, I stopped going to temples. I was thinking that temples, what are temples? I do not believe in God. I'm atheist. Why we need God? And at that time I was thinking, oh man, now I have IBS, I need to go to God again. Oh man, this is so much pain. Oh man, I don't want to go to God. No, it's not my stuff. But angel inside me was saying that, buddy, get humble, just go to God, pray to him not for treating your IBS, but pray to him for the strength. So don't know they if he guided me in my sleep or my dreams. I woke up, and I took bath on one day in 2009, and I prayed to God to give me strength, and I'm ready to face my IBS more and more courageously. So at that time nothing happened, nothing happened. So I thought that maybe it's a thought, just uh, a a thought which is coming into my mind and going. So but this prayer thing started regularly. What I did was, just I will take 2 minutes time and I will pray to God before going to anywhere. I will take bath and go to God. There is a small temple. There used to be a small temple in my house at that time, and I will go there and I will stand. I will pray to God to give me strength. I did this for 2 3 weeks, and suddenly I felt the desire to read some spiritual books. I sta- uh, I first I had the first intuition in me to read something spiritual. So I started with my holy book. I'm a Hindu, so I started with reading the most holy book of Hindu culture is Bhagavad Gita. So I did that, and it when I started reading it, I did a binge reading of it. Binge reading means I was immersed into it. I was because I was free. I was not having work, so day and night I was just reading, just reading, just reading. I took a PDF of it, and I just even in office I was reading. Everywhere I was reading. Even I was thinking in toilet. I was thinking of Bhagavad Gita. So this happened to my thought process at that time, and suddenly I had more realizations. I started to do spiritual practices. I first time felt the need to do some yoga, some exercise. So I thought that why not utilize my weekends in morning to do some exercise and yoga. So I started to do some yoga, some meditation, some puja also, some religious things, offering prayers. But these things were going parallelly, but other side, I'm the same person who is keen, who is innocent, who has just got the freedom and again want to enjoy the life. I had some a relationship with a girl whom I was interested at that time, and that relationship was not, uh, I would say, uh, it was not an ethical relationship. So I felt that whenever I was involved with her in a physical act, I got my IBS back. At that time, I felt that somehow I am myself abusing my act and my body via my subconscious mind, and that is bringing the IBS back into me. So I started feeling guilt. I was doing when earlier I don't used to feel any guilt, but doing things parallelly, prayers, meditation, yoga, exercise, and on the other side enjoying life. Then I was feeling that something is not happening correct in my enjoying life ways. I need to improve there to see the health benefits here. So I was like, it's not easy. If you are having some materialism or enjoyment, it's very, very difficult to overcome that. But somehow I had that feeling very strong, and I was like, I started avoiding it to a little bit. I was not always successful, but whenever I thought I was unsuccessful, the IBS was back. And it's true, I was abusing my subconscious mind to give me punishment because I was not able to do the spiritual thing, most correct spiritual choices in my life because of my orientation of being enjoying always. So I was connecting dots like these things I need in not eating habits, but the spiritual habits, like not exploiting anyone, not uh, involving in any act which is illicit, not thinking that just this life is just about fun. So this thing started to become a turbulence in my body, and in 2010 I had like I was still having IBSC, IBSD, IBSC, IBSD, IBSC, but I kept practicing my spiritual practices, kept looking at things of the life in more profound way. I was first time questioning my choices. I was first time questioning my daily acts, what I'm doing every day, how I'm eating, how I'm going to sleep, what I am doing, if I'm doing everything the right way it should be. So these things start making changes in me, and I was seeing improvements in my health too, but not major improvements. Then I got married in 2012. So in 2012, I got married, and things were like I had the facility that I was having the food from my made from my home. So I had that facility. I do not need to eat from outside. I thought that this will really help me to overcome my IBS problem, and my wife was really is very caring, and she was very like caring person, and knowing that what kind of food I should eat or what kind of food I should avoid. She was preparing my food with proper uh, proper ingredients and spices so that it do not react on me. So this this was something happening in 2012, 2013, 2014. I had that facility that whatever things I was enjoying was part of my responsibilities, because my marriage, the thing was ethical. I became father in 2014, but again I was having lot of anger in myself. I was having lot of frustration in myself because of not able to make the career progress the way I wanted, because I was the IBS patient from long time, from 2008 to 2014, 2015. So frustration was there, anger was there. So then I somehow discovered a platform, guru whose name was uh, Shivani Ji and Sadhguru Ji. Then in 2016 in October, I just pray to the goddess. At that time in India, it is like that is the time when we have the fasting going on. We are fasting for our beloved goddess Ma Durga, and I took a oath that I will be the most characterful person from today. I took an oath to myself that now, and oh goddess, please give me the strength that I become the most characterful and strong person of my life. And I started doing those characterfulness in my real life practices, and things were not. See, when you take an oath, things won't move so fast which you're thinking. It's your test that you have taken an oath. Now you need to have it done correctly in your life. So test will keep coming. You will be tested, again tested, and if you pass that test, then your level of character will be increased. And if you fail the test, then again when you're ready, the test will come, and it will be of double magnitude. Yes, it will be of almost double magnitude of the test that was easier. So whenever you will fail, it's not like again the test will come. You need to get ready, but the test level of complexity will increase to level 2. This is life situation. In normal games, what happens that when you fail in level 1, you just remain at level 1. You again start level 1. Then if you fail in level 2, then you again start level 2. But in life, it's not like that. It is like if you fail in level 1, then when you are ready, then you will be faced to level 2, and you again fail it, then you are ready, then your your test is like your opportunity to make it right so that your level is increased. If you fail it, then you are making your life itself complex, and your test will be of double and triple magnitude. And that's why people say that never commit a suicide, because if you commit a suicide, things will become double magnitude difficult for your next life birth. So I think that life is an opportunity, and we are just humans. We are here to make mistakes and grow from them. It's not like we cannot make mistakes. And whoever says that he is perfect, he has made no mistakes, and he's suffering from IBS, I will say that please go and look into yourself. It's our choices which give IBS to us. IBS is spiritual pollution. IBS can be gone if you correct yourself spiritually. IBS, and to start with, you, you can start with any smallest, uh, like you can start with any strong affirmation. You can start with saying that I commit to this. I commit that I will not do this mistake again. And then you become powerful. And when you become powerful, your energy starts flowing in that direction, and you become more healthy. Uh, as you will increase the level of commitments, your sustainability will increase, your health will increase, your happiness will increase. We all are born to be happy. We are not born here to be suffering, and this suffering is our own choice. If we choose to be happy, then the universe will choose to make us happy. If we choose to be always uh, ungrateful to the things or choices or things which we have got, this IBS is also a choice. It is choice to overcome your life most difficult hurdles, and hurdles are there in mind, not external hurdles. Your mindset is the biggest hurdle that needs to overcome by you, and this IBS is jerked to your central nervous system, so you can overcome your hurdle of your mindset and expand it and make it so big that you can overcome any hurdle in your life. And once you do that, you will be gifted. You will be gifted by universe, and every time you show improvement, you will get more health, more health, more health. In 2020, I had some serious spiritual realizations, and I literally changed myself. And yo, see me, I'm again looking that much healthy and happy, because it's my choice that I am born. I am making choices every day that I need to be happy every day. I need to be responsible every day. I thought that because you are working so much, you are stressing so much, that's why IBS comes. No, there are, it's like if even if you sleep for 4 to 6 hours, that's sufficient for your body. Still, you can be very, very active, but your life has to be purposeful. You need to take care of your responsibilities, but you need to also live a purposeful life, a life which is really helpful to the people around, a life in which you had suffered so much but now have overcome that, and you now need to bring that happiness and knowledge which universe has given to you. So this is what is called as living a purposeful life. And these diseases, these instances in life are just a jerk that find out your why you are wasting your time. Please find out your why you're wasting time on earth. It's limited. It's very limited. This is a opportunity. This is an opportunity, and you need to make it. this opportunity purposeful. Live purposeful, and your IBS will be knocked off from your body. Not completely, but at least this IBS-C, IBS-D, these will be history. Anything you are going to eat will become the excellent in yourself. You will be able to digest anything, you will be able to eat anything, and nothing is going to uh, counter you back. But the thing is that you need to, whenever you are skeptical about eating something and you know that this doesn't suit me, then you need to change that process. If you are given that choice to eat somewhere and you have no options, then you have to pray. You have to pray that this food may become the miracle in me. This will create a magic in me, and this won't counter back in me. And then ask to God for forgiveness. Oh God, please forgive me for any wrongdoings and make this food super absorbed in my body, and you eat that food. It's it won't make those effects which it was making earlier. Your food will become magical. It will it will suit your body. It will it won't create that effects which it was creating earlier, and believe me, it's true. And it's not at that moment, it will be gradually. You will see that when you're saying that you are not able to eat, you are not able to digest, then that is happening inside your mind, and it is just coming out externally. If you say that yes, I'm eating you and you are going to be absorbed in my body, and you won't create any negative impacts, then definitely it is going to suit you. So today's session was related to IBS, for having the awareness that we need to be aware ourselves what is going within to treat IBS naturally, until unless we keep thinking that IBS is something external or science can improve it. Yeah, I agree that science can literally give you some benefits for, but for long term benefits, you need to improve your spiritual aura. You need to build a spiritual muscle. Then this IBS will be completely knocked off. At least symptoms, those IBS-C, IBS-D, that will be completely knocked off. But you have to give commitment that you trust yourself. You you are going to improve yourself every day, every minute, every second, and then confidence will over. You will become such a confident person. You will become such a strong person. Everything is going to suit you, and you will become super attractive, super beautiful, super powerful, because you are born to get all these things. That is free. You are thinking that you are born here to suffer. No, it's your choice that's making it happen. If you choose to be healthy, you choose to be happy, universe is going to make that force very strong. Okay, so I am saying that universe can make your IBS healing complete. And with that, namaste.